Welcome back to the channel, everyone. This is my Mk8 GTI. Today we're throwing integrated engineering, lowering springs and rear sway bar on this Mk8 GTI, and this whole build is gonna be sponsored by Integrated Engineering. And if you guys aren't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It would greatly help me out and I would appreciate it. Comment down below what you guys think, what mods you guys wanna see with this Mk8 GTI, as we do have a lot more coming. There's so much tunability and just performance to be gained with this platform.
Let's go ahead and unbox these downs. So we got our Integrated Engineering sway bar end links. Now the stock sway bar end links tend to be plastic, very brittle, and not sufficient enough for us. And IEs are cast aluminum. They have some nice polyurethane bushings, so this will help prevent premature wear and just a 10 times better performance item. Here we have Integrated Engineering's sway bar. This thing is 116% stiffer than the stock one, and it is 25 millimeters, but this thing is significantly better, and we're going to get so much performance and handling out of just this mod right here. I highly recommend it. Next is the lowering springs. These things are absolutely beautiful. I love them. Great color choice. Integrated Engineering has like the best color ever. It's like a seafoam green. It's going to contrast really well in the black paint. And if you guys need any Integrated Engineering product, I will have my link posted in the description, YouTube description. You guys can click that link, and if you buy anything through that link, it helps me, but it also helps the company as you are buying from them and getting parts to make your car faster or handle even better. Let's go ahead and get this install rolling. First things first, we're going to pull all the lug caps off, jack the car up on all four corners, and then we'll be able to assess everything. I don't know why Volkswagen still has the same exact caps, but they're kind of annoying. The Mk8 actually uses these same jack-up points as the Mk7, as they are pretty much the same chassis. There's little differences, but for the most part, it's literally the same. But we're gonna take the sway bar end links off on both sides from the top, because we're dropping this whole assembly down. So we don't want anything binding up or in our way. And then we have our strut bolt right here that we're gonna take out. And then if you guys don't have a strut spreader tool, I'll have one linked in the description. And it is pretty much necessary for this job to go smoothly. We're gonna go ahead and take our strut bolt out, and that utilizes a tool right here called a triple square. So we're gonna need one of these triple squares. I'll go ahead and pull this pack out. You can get these at AutoZone. I'll have these linked in the description, like an Amazon thing, so you guys can buy some. Yep, so an M14 will work. That's what you need. So you could get the whole pack, which is really nice because Volkswagen cars use this triple square setup. Not on everything, but most of their bigger bolts use it. So yeah, if you don't want to buy the whole pack, just get an M14 and you'll be dialed. 18 millimeter on this side. What wheels should we run on the Mk8 here? I'm thinking some Koenigs or some 1552. I talked to Fredo over at 1552, and we might, well, I did get a hookup on some wheels. Still pretty expensive, but I really like them. They're the Ampliforms, I think. Flow formed or forged. They look really cool. I'll put them on the screen. Or I'm thinking some BBSs. Okay, so now that we've got both sides pretty much equal, we got the strut bolt out, we have the sway bar end link bolt out, we can go ahead and move up to the top area. So if you pull this little rubber strip back, you'll have access to the 3 top hat bolts up top. We're gonna go ahead and remove those. They should be a 13 millimeter, 12 or 13. It looks like they haven't changed from the Mark 7. So 13 millimeter, we'll go ahead and remove that. Just like that. Now that we have movement of the whole assembly, we'll be able to pop this thing out, I think, pretty easily. Looks like we have a good amount of room up there and some good down travel here. So here is our strut spreader tool. That's a tongue twister right there. Basically this goes in the back of the strut like that. You twist it like 180 degrees or 90 degrees and then it opens up. So see how it's thin and then it gets fatter? That's how it spreads, just like that. So when we put it behind that strut, there's a little crevice in the strut, opens that crevice up and opens the hole, so it allows you to pull the strut out. Got our integrated spring laid out. We have our stock strut assembly. Now here is my strut remover tool. This is a super nice tool to have. We bought this from AutoZone. You can rent them or you can buy them. So they slide over just like this, and then you lock it down like this. Then we'll use our air compressor with our impact to blow this nut off. Now, if you have a pass-through socket that has a hole at the top, you'll be able to do this. I don't, so we're just going to use impact. We'll call it good. Well, spring compressor tool. It scuffed my whole spring up. I'm so sad now. Our second one done. So now we can go ahead and put these in the car and get this whole front end assembly done and then work on the rear. It's always so hard trying to orient that top hat with the one up here. Even though it looks simple, it will kick your butt. Kicked my butt. It's just so annoying trying to like get it right. Like 2 will line up and then the 3rd is missing and you're like, oh god. When you really had it, you just had to move it over. So I was dealing with that. So we got the driver's side done, got the passenger side done. Everything looks awesome. Love the green color again. Shout out to IE. If you guys already aren't subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Super easy, do it. We got a Mk8 GTI. We got new content coming out. We got the SQ5 still. So if you guys want to keep seeing new content on this, we're going to do full bolt-ons, exhaust, all the things that a Mark owner would want to do. And I'll give you my honest feedback on everything we do to this car. So please consider subscribing. So we're on the last set, the rear set. Here is the rear springs. super good quality. Like I said, love the powder coating on this. And if you can compare it to the stock black ones, this color looks 10 times better. So we're gonna go ahead, pull out that old spring, slap this one in, and then we're gonna be able to see how this thing looks on the ground. I can't wait. It's gonna be such a big difference, and we can compare the Mark 7 to the Mark 8 and just put them face to face and see how they look. I can't wait to check that out. While we're down here, we'll go ahead and remove the rear sway bar, those triple squares, and then it'll pop out. Alright, so we're going to measure with calipers the stock diameter sway bar versus IE's. And the stock one is 21.9, IE's is 25.7. So, not too big of a difference, but a big enough to make a way better handling car, and just the strength overall compared to the stock one. And then we're also beefing up our sway bar end links, and we're putting better bushings on. So this whole rear end of the car is going to be 10 times better and feel a lot more planted. And when we did the Mark 7 GTI sway bar, there was a world of a difference, and it was so much more planted to the ground. And my dad could tell you how much better it is.
Well, it's like night and day. Like two different cars.
So here's our new sway bar end link. These are the stock plastic ones. They're not necessarily brittle, but over time they will get a little brittle. These are cast aluminum, so these are super strong. These bushings are way better than these little sloppy ones. IE gives us brand new hardware, so that's awesome. Now we can go ahead and transfer over this metal piece, the bracket, and put our new rubber bushings on. Now these have like a Teflon style little wrap in there, so you don't have to put lube on these. They're like anti-sound or whatever they call it. I don't know exactly what it's called, but
Squeak proof.
yeah. Perfect fit. Alright, we just finished the lowering spring install. Time to set this thing down. Everything looks super good, and I can't wait to see how low it is compared to the Mark 7 over there. Obviously, that has some ground effects, so it's going to look a tad lower, but I would love to see how this thing looks.
He hasn't even introduced it yet.
So there we have it, guys. This thing is finally officially lowered with a sway bar on the rear, and this thing sits actually so good. Just look at that. Actually kind of looks good on the stock wheel setup, all lowered. We're gonna go for a drive later. It's like 105 degrees right now, and I am like completely tired from this install, but big shout out to Integrated Engineering. If you guys want results like this to lower your car, go ahead, shop Integrated Engineering. I'll have the link in the description. Like I said, use my code and you'll get the best deals and you'll get the best products, hands down. And thank you to Cody over at IE2. He's the homie for hooking it up. And we got a lot more mods coming for this thing. Guys, this thing is absolutely insane. The Mark 8 is by far one of the best looking GTIs to date. The front end has absolutely grown on me. And just slamming this thing on the floor, well, not slamming, but like lowering it, it looks phenomenal. So take a look. I figured this would be the install video now that I'm just like thinking of everything, and I want to do an in-depth review of the review and sway bar after I drive it for a while. So if you guys enjoyed today's video and you learned something, or you want to do this to your Mark 8, let me know down below. I would love to hear it. And our next video is going to be fully aimed towards a driving experience and review of this car now that we've lowered it. So stay tuned for that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video.